What's the bravest thing you've ever said?
Help. Asking for help isn't giving up. It's refusing to give up.
Love that. Because we can get it kind of twisted and think that if you're asking for help, it means you're like in this victim mindset and we shouldn't ask others to help us, and we're always used to being the problem solvers. But there's times in life when you're going through something, and sometimes, like I said, it's just reaching out and saying, help. Like, I need you to throw out a prayer. I just need to talk to you, someone to talk to for a few minutes. Like I said, sometimes just a vent. And it takes courage to do that. And that is a strength, not a weakness. Actually, it was an animated show. It's on iTunes. It's amazing. I first watched it with my son and then found out it was a book, and you think it's like a kid's book, but it's not. It's so beautiful and filled with so many like life proverbs and wisdoms, and I can't even explain it, but there's something so special about this. And the reason this is also very special to me is I watched this with my mom and dad before, and they both loved it. I got them each a copy of the book. And this was one of the most recent last full shows that I watched with my mom. Again, I'll be seeing her tomorrow, God willing. I pray God. But it's just such a special show, even like the animated series. And I'm not getting paid for them. That's no promotion. This is just something special I want to share with you. And it came to me as I was watching it with my mom, actually, and my son, little Gil, who's 11 now. We got to have a nice moment watching that with my mom last week. And by the way, the name of the book, it goes in order of when each character appears: the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. And it's filled with stuff like this.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Kind.
The mole asked the boy, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" "Kind," says the boy. Here's the boy and the mole chilling on that same tree too. And by the way, if you can see real quick, each little thing he drew, like with an ink pen in his own style of art, and even the way he writes in the cursive and calligraphy, it like just each page is like a piece of artwork. It's beautiful. And they did such a great job with the animated show. So he's asking him, he says, "What do you think is the biggest waste of time?" "Comparing yourself to others," said the mole. I love it. And he said, "I wonder if there's a school of unlearning." That page alone could be a whole show. A school of unlearning. All the crap that's in our head that we think is the truth, this comparison to others, which is the thief of joy, this thinking that you're not good enough, that you always need to be better, that you're not loved based on what other people think of you. You're not smart enough. I know I went through that in my younger years in school. And I did literally have to unlearn a lot of things. And that's how you start to develop a new mindset, a new set of beliefs that you have to unlearn and replace those beliefs with new ones. And then there's always another level. There's levels of mindsets. They say it so beautifully and simply and incredibly. I love this so much. They're chilling on the tree again. He says, "Most of the old moles I know wish they had listened less to their fears and more to their dreams." And then they come across the horse, which is like the biggest, most beautiful creature they've ever seen, and also resembles like this gentle giant. And the little boy fell off the horse and he starts crying and feeling bad on himself. And he's scared, and the horse says, "Tears fall for a reason, and they are your strength, not your weakness." That hits me hard in this moment I'm in right now. Now, this one's really important. I love this. I even had a short of this from the animated series I had we had put on our YouTube channel and I think on Instagram. I mean, hey guys, make sure you at Mark Minard across the board everywhere: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, all that good stuff. But anyway, he says,
What's the bravest thing you've ever said?
Help. Asking for help isn't giving up. It's refusing to give up.
"When have you been at your strongest?" asked the boy. "When I have dared to show my weakness." "Asking for help isn't giving up," said the horse. "It's refusing to give up." I love that, because we can get it kind of twisted and think that if you're asking for help, it means you're like in this victim mindset and we shouldn't ask others to help us, and we're always used to being the problem solvers. But there's times in life when you're going through something, and sometimes, like I said, it's just reaching out and saying, help. Like, I need you to throw out a prayer. I just need to talk to you, someone to talk to for a few minutes. Like I said, sometimes just a vent. And it takes courage to do that. And that is a strength, not a weakness. It takes courage. My reminder's going off here. It's refusing to give up. It's because you want to keep going. All right, the next one. "Sometimes," said the horse. "Sometimes what?" asked the boy. "Sometimes just getting up and carrying on is brave and magnificent." I love that. That's what I was just talking about. Sometimes when you're going through so much, like literally just to get out of bed and go through the motions makes you freaking courageous. "The greatest illusion," said the mole, "is that life should be perfect." This one I love. "There's something I haven't told you," said the horse. "What's that?" said the boy. "I can fly, but I stopped because it made the other horses jealous." Well, we love you whether you can fly or not. I really need you to, that could be a whole other show on its own. How many times have we dimmed our own light and not shined with the blessings and the gifts that God specifically, uniquely puts within us, because basically we're afraid of what other people are going to think? Or the haters come out like they do on the horse and acting like there's something wrong with you because you have wings and you can fly and we all can't, when truly they're just jealous. Or they think it's weird, and then we let other people diminish the amazing gifts that God uniquely puts in us. And just to show you some of the animations, again, you see the wings coming out of the horse. The boy's getting on his back, they're taking off, they're flying. It looks so freaking cool how he drew this in here. Like I said, every page is like a piece of artwork. I've read this with my son at night so many times, and I get more from it probably than him, but he likes it too. All right, here's another one. "Is your glass half empty or half full?" asked the mole. "I think I'm grateful to have a glass," said the boy. Another one I love. He's looking at the journey ahead, and it looks so far, and he says, "We have such a long way to go," sighed the boy. "Yes, but look how far we've come," said the horse. I love that, because in the moment when you're facing another mountain of adversity, it's so easy to look at that and be like, oh my gosh, I have so much ahead of me. There's so much. Whether it's like battling debt or a relationship or like a problem in your business or your life or your health or whatever you're going through. But then you look back at everything else you've gone through to get to where you are, and you've overcome so much. And a lot of times we get stuck just looking over the past day or week or month. But if you put it in perspective and look over the past year or years, you realize, oh my gosh, I've made it so much farther than I think. So if I've got through that, impossible thing I thought I couldn't get through, then I can get through this next impossible thing that I feel like I can't get through. What do we do when our hearts hurt? Asked the boy. We wrap them with friendship, shared tears, and time, till they wake hopeful and happy again. That hits me hard right now. That's so beautiful. And even the end is crossed out, and it says, instead of the end, look how far we've come. Now, obviously, I just bookmarked like specific pages from that. And again, you guys, please put this in. Here's what it looks like from the actual animated series, like pages directly from the other book. The animated series is incredible too. They have both versions of this book. And I just wanted to share this because I had just watched this with my mom, and it was and my son, and it was a very special moment. I love this book. I love it so much. I bought it for all my employees and team members at Dreamshine. And we had given it to them some months ago at our last monthly All Dream Team meeting. Anyway, everyone, I wanted to jump on here and let you know this is what's been going on these past months. And we're going to have more shows coming. April's coming around the corner. We have some amazing things coming, and we're going to keep pushing through this one day, one step at a time. Again, prayers and love to my brother Anton, James, your family, going through what you're going through with your dad. Thank you, everyone, for prayers for my mom's situation, for my family. Prayers out there to all of you. I've never done this. Maybe I have, I don't know, on a show, but I just do want to say a prayer to everyone out there across the world watching this, listening to this, whether you're watching or listening on YouTube, on any of the whatever platforms, audio, Spotify, all that good stuff. Anywhere in the world, there's a lot going on, I know. And I just pray, God, whatever everyone is going through, just continue to be there with them through this and bring others together to connect with them and allow them to have someone else to be able to just open up to and have that courage to someone if you're really feeling low. And maybe people have reached out to me thinking about, I talked to someone the other day about wanting to end it, and thank God that this person had the courage to reach out and ask for help. And I pray for anyone that's there to do that. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong because it means you're not giving up. And I just pray for all of you to continue to rise and shine and let God's light shine through you. As united, we all elevate together, and God is orchestrating everyone. In Jesus' name, amen. Listen, everyone, I love you. We're going to get through this one day, one step at a time. Never settle, never give up, and keep elevating beyond. Boom.